you're dropping down. It's helpful if you also take a deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out. That actually helps to activate the heart meridian. Deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, sigh it out. And now we're starting to learn also that these softer breath exercises, slow movement, down regulating ideas, which is yoga, but even other things like Qigong and Tai Chi and Yin Yoga help really shift the connective tissue in our bodies, which we now know is way more important than we ever thought it was. Partially important because it gives you such specific sensory feedback in a way that other systems don't. So if we can key into it and shift it, we can release a lot of stored negative, challenging, traumatic, stressful emotions. One more breath in. Breath out. Good. I want to warm up the spine a little bit before we get into the shoulders. So interlace your hands above your heart. Stretch your fingers to the sky. Pull back on all of your fingers, really stretching the fingers out. And here, inhale, lift your shoulder blades off of the mat. Exhale, draw them back into the mat. Inhale, lift shoulder blades off of the mat. Exhale, back into the mat. Two more times. Reach your shoulder blades off of the mat. Draw them back into the mat. Reach your shoulder blades off of your mat and then reach your arms overhead. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, roll up off of both shoulder blades so that your hands are reaching forward now, but you still have the clasp. And lift, pulse, stay high off of your shoulder blades so you're not wrenching your neck. To your right, pulse 8. Warming up the abs, little stretch for the spine, little work for the obliques, internal, external, to the center, 8. And a little shoulder opening. To your left, pulse 8. To your center, last 8. Good, reach all the way back. Now here, pause for a moment. Notice how the middle of your back and your lower back are kind of arching away from the mat. Tuck your tailbone under, press your low spine into the mat. You'll feel your abs engage. And then really reach your arms so your spine is lengthening with a gentle press of your lower back into the mat. Deep breath in, full breath out. Bring your arms back up. Slide your finger one notch over, so it's gonna be a different stretch for your wrists. And then flip your palms to the sky. Pull back on the Italian's been coming up lately. Pull back on your fingers, and it's inhale, shoulder blades reach. Exhale, shoulder blades pull down. Inhale, shoulder blades reach. Exhale, shoulder blades down. We've got two more. Reach. I'm really excited to show you fascia stretch for the shoulder. Reach your arms all the way back. That's a little unexpected, but I'm already feeling more relief in my shoulder just from having done it a few times yesterday. Here we go, adding abs if you want. Exhale, curl up off of both shoulder blades. Look forward, pulse it 8. Good, really reach your hands forward. Good, nice, that's it, Lori. Good, Laura. To your left, pulse 8. Nice, Catherine. Keep it real small, out of the neck and shoulders. It's almost more stretchy. To center, pulse 8. To your right, pulse 8. Last time, center, pulse 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach everything back. Hold the pose, stretch through your fingers, and exhale, draw your mid-spine into the mat. So it's a little bit of a feeling of tucking the buttock under if you can't quite get it from your back. We're taking the arch out of the back, and that's going to be key for when we do shoulder flossing. So when the shoulders and the back are tight, the body goes into a back bend to avoid stretching some of those deep muscles. If we keep this kind of press of the spine into the mat, it forces the shoulders to be more it'll illuminate where you're tight. Okay, come down. Before we get into that, I want you to make a little fist with your hands and roll the wrists. We're still working on the heart meridian. Your elbows can relax on the mat if you like, so you don't have to hold them up, but you could hold them up. Just a nice soft fist, rolling out the wrists. Go the other way. Bring your fingertips to your shoulders. Roll big shoulder shrugs with your elbows. The heart meridian runs essentially from the chest and the heart. I think it's the only meridian that actually originates in the organ itself. And it rolls into the middle armpit, go the other way, inner arm, inner elbow, all the way down through the wrist into your pinky finger. And the pinky finger, it joins with its organ pair, small intestine. So if you just want to work on those two meridians, all you need to do is kind of take one hand around your wrist, massage your wrist a little bit, and then massage down towards the pinky finger tip, just to wake that area up, and massage around your wrist and all the way down. And if you love somebody with heart problems, and I know some of you are married to those people, you could just do a little bit of pinky massage on them once in a while. Okay, take your prop, your strap, your belt, your scarf, and if you don't have one, you're just going to pretend that you have one, and you're going to lift your arms just above your head. Let's say slightly wider than shoulders. So shoulders is going to, if your hands are basically in line with your shoulders, you're really up against it. A little wider is going to be hard for some of us, and some of us are going to have to go a little wider once we get into it. Just enough tension on the strap slash scarf slash belt that you feel like your arms are engaged lightly. And now you may even already notice that you're in a back bend slightly. So take your back, press it into the mat, keep your head and your gaze straight to the ceiling so you're not turning your head left or right. Inhale, reach both arms back. Exhale, bring it back to start. Now, if it was so easy that you're like, whatever, walk in 1 inch. If it was so hard, you're like, I'm not doing this, walk out 1 inch. And you want to find the sweet spot where you're kind of up against it, but you're not dying. Inhale back, and if you feel your body arching, that's where you pause, reconnect the spine, exhale. So this is going to be much easier in this position than later on when we do it standing up or even seated. But I want you to feel the engagement of your front body or the press of your back body so that when we're standing up, I mean, you could do it against a wall, obviously, but mostly we won't. 2, 1. Now we're going to take the same exercise that we did before. Roll up off of both shoulders, pull your strap over to the right, look to your left. Just look and hold. One thing I'm finding out about the fascial work is a lot of it is about body rotating one direction, something else rotating the other, and that's a really good way to open up the fascia or rebalance it. Come back to center, reach back, inhale. Exhale, draw ribs in. So there's a theory that this tight fascia is partially what makes our joints feel cranky. Take over to the left, that things get stickier. Look over to the right. Hold for 4, for 3. It's also abs for 2, and 1. Great. Take everything down. Move the strap or the thing out of your way. If you want to now shift back into a more comfortable position, if you had to kind of go off your mat, cactus your arms and press your pinky fingernails down. So this automatically gives you a line of heart, inner armpit, inner arm, inner elbow out to the pinky. So you've got that with cactus arms. And super easy, exhale, windshield wiper to the right, drop both knees. Inhale, center, exhale, windshield wiper to the left. Drop both knees. Now, I usually have you turn your head with your knees because that's a little softer on the neck. So that could be a choice. But if we're working with the theory that the counter rotation is even more helpful for shifting fascial connective tissue, then go ahead and look away from the knees. So as your knees go to the left, your head goes to the right. And as your knees go to the right, your head goes to the left, and keep it slow and easy. Good. Next time you're on the left side hangout, you can turn your head to the left or to the right. If you want to make it a deeper hip stretch, we're hanging out to the left. Your left foot's on top of your right knee. And you're making it a more, good Catherine, active stretch by reaching your right leg forward away from yourself. That's an internal idea. So I didn't move my right leg at all. My left foot is on my right knee, but I'm actively reaching my right hip into my right knee, into my right foot. I'm making that whole chain feel a little longer, which will feel more active. It also keeps you from pressing awkwardly down on the knee joint. Good. Come back through center, unhook. Before side two, take your right leg up. Keep a soft bend in your right knee and slowly roll your right ankle out. Go the other way. Good. Keep your right knee softly bent so you can feel what's happening in the joint. Take both hands around the right knee itself and see if you can get any sensation of turning the top of your right knee out and the bottom of your right knee in. So I'm really using my right thumb to take the flesh of my right thigh out as I take the shin bone in. Are you going to move? Hardly at all. Hardly at all. You could even bring one hand on your lower legs, like spinning your right knee out, the top, and the bottom in. So those of you with knee issues, this would be working on the fascia of the knee, around the knee. We're going to hold for about 6 or 7 more slow breaths. In general, when you're doing a fascial hold, you want about a minute. And some of them are really subtle. So you got to trust that you're getting something done, even though it might not feel like you're getting a lot done. In terms of circulation, just having your leg up in the air is a nice idea. 3 more breaths, soft shoulders. Great, put your right foot down. Soft bend in your left knee, roll your ankle out. And go the other way. I would say that is maybe one of the more surprising things about aging. I mean, for me, and it ramped up really after 60 even more, but it's just the amount of stiffness in the joints. It's such a bizarre sensation. I mean, everybody talks about it, but until you're experiencing it, you're like not really sure exactly what that means. Okay, hold the top of your left knee with your left hand and the bottom of your right shin with your right hand or whatever feels less awkward, and you're spinning the flesh of the top of the knee to the left as though you could actually turn the knee, and you're taking the shin bone in. It's going to move. To me, it feels like I only have about a quarter of an inch of movement in 2 directions. So it's very, very subtle. Try to relax your shoulders. Try to relax your ankle. Deep breaths in and out. So again, like I said, about a minute, which depending on how slow your breaths are, could be, I mean, for some of us that would be 20 breaths. For some of us it might be 7 or 8 breaths. I'm kind of just assuming what a minute feels like. Let's do 3 more breaths here. And come on down. Come back into constructive rest legs. When cactus arms, drop both knees to the right. Last thing here. Right foot on top of left knee to go deeper. The caveat being that you're not being passive, you're really reaching your left leg forward so that the right foot isn't dragging on the left knee. So it becomes more active. Head can turn away from your legs, it can turn with your legs. Slow your breath down. You might take a few inhales, chest, armpits, inner elbows, pinkies. Exhale, pinkies, inner wrist, inner elbow, armpit, heart. If the foot is hooked, unhook. Exhale your way to fetal pose, right side. Take a couple breaths before sitting up. We're doing a couple things seated.